Hi there. Some of you might remember the video I did with Jade, the starseed, in Talking with Starseeds. Well, soon after that video, Jade invited me to come along and film a project that she has got going, which is combining Qi Gong and working with horses. I thought it sounded really, really exciting. So I went along to see what it was all about. And let's see what happens, shall we?
If I could eat bread, I would, darling. Oh. That's why I have breakfast before I come.
Yeah. That's why I told him. I said, well, then she cannot do that. So, yeah.
I'd like to have one.
As soon as I could
Shona, it's about explaining that the young generation, we don't have any faith, anything to believe in except technology, money, all these things. We don't have anything to believe in.
Yeah.
It's about bringing something to believe in. And this faith, if it's words, again, like we did before, if we put this faith in a picture, in words, if we try to explain, this is a problem. Then people don't have the freedom, to believe in what they want to believe. The power, I think, in the feminine is just like to feel this faith.
Okay, so you're saying that the feminine is something that doesn't have the rules and boundaries.
Yeah, I think it's shapeless. It's out of words. And if we put it in words, we like put it in the box, in the masculine energy box, And
so today, what we're doing with the horses is to get a feel of the feminine energy without.
Yes, because the horses is about nature, is about intuition.
Yeah.
When you trust yourself enough to follow your intuition, you are connected with your higher self, basically, right? So the horses teach you this trust towards yourself with the Qi Gong as well, right?
Yeah.
Qi Gong, to have your individual consciousness, clean your energy, be in your body, be conscious in your body. And then with the horses, it's all, feeling this energy and feeling the trust without thinking about trust.
Okay, cool. So can I get a response from people in any order that you want to what Jade said?
No, I don't really.
Intuition.
Yeah. So why are you doing this, Helen?
Why? Because, well, a number of reasons. One, because I know Jade, and I've heard amazing things from people that have experienced it, so I want to do that.
Cool.
But also, I love horses, and she's right. I do. There is true joy to be found in nature, and I'm quite an intellectual person, but I find that it doesn't bring me joy. And when I'm really happy is being with my dog or with a horse or being in nature and looking at beautiful views. That's when I find true joy. And it's true. Most people are so disconnected from that.
Yeah.
So anyway, I mean, at least I live here, so it's great. I don't live in a city or something like that. But I think just getting out there, and I've done that in my life. I've just felt great.
Yeah.
So we should do more of that. So I'm really
great. So we've heard from the girlies. We've got 3 men. What do you guys have to say? Have you ever done anything like this before?
Well, my experiences are since very young. I've been on a horse, and I've been like connected to nature from like 3 years old.
Yeah.
So you develop like a feeling, like, and when you're away from the horse or nature, you feel like you can't breathe, or there's something missing. There's something missing. And only when you get close again to nature, or just being with the horse, it's like then this feeling goes away. Yeah. So I have this feeling, and it's not. A lot of people think like it's a unique feeling. It's only some people get it. You have to be gifted, or you have to be this, or you have to be that. Actually, I think that feeling is in all of us, but we have so much like blockage or things like blinding us, like we're so focused on this little physical material, that we don't allow ourselves to see the bigger picture.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we go to nature, it's like suddenly it's like boom. It's like oh, there's something bigger.
Else out there.
There's something else,
Yeah.
and it's usually like a feeling. It starts with a feeling.
Okay. So it's to do with the feminine energy, and it's to do with grounding yourself in
like
nature.
Jade said, in the feminine, there's no shape.
Yeah.
There's no like for example, materialism. If you think of money, there's a shape. It's got texture. It's cold. It's hot. But with the feminine, there's no shape. There's no color. There's no. It's like just a feeling, and this feeling is what sort of starts getting the brain working, thinking, what is this feeling? Have other people got this feeling?
Yeah.
And I realized that the horses are actually like a gateway to the intuition. When people work with horses, it's like they respond to the energy inside us, the one that we're not even aware of, the one that we're blinded from. And through the reaction, that's when you start developing like what's going on? Why is the horse reacting like this? And it starts touching on the intuition. Yeah, so that's my way. Hopefully, is to connect.
So, do you work with Jade on the horses?
Yeah,
you work together.
We work together, and she helps the people with the emotions, the breathing, using the Qi Gong. Yeah, and helping them reconnect. Reconnect your energy points. Reconnect, becoming aware of your breathing, of the emotion, of being in the moment, not in the past or in the future, but in the moment. Okay. Which is very important because the horse lives in the moment. Nature is in the moment. Yeah. Okay. They're not, so it's very important. It's like preparing people to be able to accept, living in the moment.
Okay, so this is going to be more than just a ride on a horse this morning. Final question is, have you guys ever been on a horse before? Have you ever been on a horse before?
Yeah, just when I was 15 years old, I had some experience with horses. Okay. But they were dominated and very different horses. Yeah. And about 2 weeks before, I just took part in a horse course in Tamera. It was also like finding connection and coming in touch to the souls and just feel like are you like just a chief? Are you just present? If you're not really present and if you're not here, so the horse is not connected. You cannot connect with the horses.
That's really interesting. And hi, Andre. Hi. Have you ever been on a horse before?
Yeah, but I will not be on a horse today because I'm doing filming as well. So.
Oh, so you're not actually going to do any horse riding? Okay.
Or maybe I will. I'm not sure, but I'm not doing the course today.
Okay, and is everybody looking forward to it?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Okay, so whose property is this?
So this belongs to my mum. It was land through my granddad said we had some inheritance, and we decided to buy 8 hectares of land, and we just fell in love with Jimena. We saw different lands and we fell in love with this place, and we decided to rescue horses. So we went to a place in Arch, Malaga, and we rescued 16 horses, and we paid for the transport. And I brought them here, I rehabilitated them, then some I just gave away because it was too many. And I kept 7 horses. I know they had something that I connected really strongly with. And those were the ones they chose, or they chose me, really.
Yes, that's right, they do. They're looking like, what's going on?
Whoa! That's calling the others. I'm just letting them know that the herd is moving down. This is Othello.
Hello, Othello.
He's Pasofino, this horse.
What does that mean?
It means he's South American. He's like a South American Mustang.
Hello. Want to say hello to everybody? Wow, you're a big guy. Okay, so can you explain what's going to happen next? You were telling Helen about the Qi Gong, so if you can say that on camera.
Yeah. So now, basically, what we'll do is we'll do some Qi Gong, which will help the human connect the mind with the body. What brings is a feeling of calmness, which is very important when we're working with a horse. They react to our energy, and they will only be drawn to calm energy. So if they feel we're frustrated or nervous or fearful, they won't come near us. So now we're just going to take the horses down and we're going to practice a bit of Qigong.
Okay.
And we're going to see, before even getting to know the horse, I want the human to see if they can feel the energy of calmness and see how, through the horse coming to them.
Okay.
And that's how they know they're hitting, that's the right spot.
Okay, so it's a way of matching the horses up as well.
Yeah, you see, the horse is a herd animal, so to run in a herd, they have to be synchronized. Yeah, not just physically, but emotionally, and the state of mind they have to be in sync with one another. So if a horse gets scared, then that sends like a wave down the herd, and they'll all share the same emotion, the same feeling. So the idea is that if we can keep the horses calm and we keep ourselves calm, then we'll pass that on to the herd, which in this case is not just horses, it's the herd is the human and the horse together.
Okay.
Yeah?
Thank you.
He says, what about me, man?
Bring your arms up, breathe in, and breathe out, let the arms go down. So it's a movement called the Tai Chi opening. When we go up, we connect with the energy of the sky. And we breathe out, we connect with the energy of the earth.
Okay. How are you feeling, Helen?
Totally relaxed. Really, really good. Yeah.
You enjoyed that?
I did.
Cool. And did you enjoy that?
Yeah, I forgot everyone was here actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I opened my eyes, I'm like, oh, where am I again? I'm like, oh, I'm back here.
Have you done it before?
This year, but each time it seems to get stronger.
Okay.
Each time I seem to go away a little bit longer. Like
it's more intense each time. It's a different experience.
It's quite amazing.
And Harry?
Yeah.
You're filming me, you. Okay.
Just make some photos.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to know what your experience is.
Yeah, it was just like coming back to the
Stare
body.
each other. Okay, sorry. Say that again.
Yeah, just you just come back to your body. You go into your body and be aware of what's now.
Yeah.
Just go in.
Brings you into the now.
Yeah.
Was it a physical experience or a kind of emotional, mental experience?
Yeah, of course, both.
Yeah. Okay. Question is, did you make up the moves, or are they?
No.
How did they
This
come about?
movement comes from the Qi Gong. I respect the knowledge from the 5 elements, the Chinese. This is wisdom since 8,000 years.
Okay, so all the moves, all the kind of ideas behind it.
Yeah,
set.
the emotion, the knowledge behind. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And I'm trying to unify things, so I'm connecting chakra with element. This is as well the class. How is it good?
I got the feeling that you did some of the stuff with your own interpretation.
Yeah, the way I bring it is different. Yeah. Yes, but the movement, the movement are the same.
Cool. Thank you very much. It was great. I enjoyed it.
Get it, which allows you just to do that.
It's very, very simple, very accessible.
It's very simple. Whereas if you say some complicated Chinese words, I don't know what that means. But when you say swimming in the clouds, I can imagine what swimming in the clouds would be like, and that's exactly. Or I know what following the rainbow would be. So I found it much easier because of that. I was totally like present with it, whereas before I was trying to do. I was trying to do it, you know what I mean? I was trying to do the actions, whereas now I'm more fluid. Like just be the floating in the clouds. Okay, I can do that, and automatically I went into the.
As an introduction,
Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu.
Which one's Hugo?
Hugo is this one here.
Oh, the one that looks like Oggy.
He's
like Oggy.
Usually we use Linda, but our lead host said she's on a day off today. She's having a bank holiday.
She's gone somewhere. She's not coming.
Yeah, she hasn't come down today. Usually she's the first one here, but today she said, nah, I'm having a holiday, guys.
I hope she's
I'm
okay.
having a day off.
Is that Sally?
No, that's Linda.
Okay.
I mean, she's okay, right?
Yeah, she just not in the mood today.
You saw her, didn't you?
So now we've done the Qi Gong, yeah? So we've calmed the mind, we've focused on our emotions, we've got rid of the negative emotion, we've taken in the positive. So now we're in the right state of mind to work with the horse, yeah? So now the horse, as they don't know you, you're new to them, they could be a bit nervous, a bit fearful. So now the idea is that we want to synchronize this harmony we have inside us with the horse. So by doing that, each one's gonna go to the horse. You're gonna get to know the horse intimately, yeah? Touching the horse, feeling its bones, its muscles. And I want to see if you can feel at ease with the horse, yeah? Because the horse, when you're on it, it fidgets, it flicks its ears, it flicks its tail. And the idea is that you feel comfortable with this, yeah? And once you feel comfortable, then you will find the connection with the horse. Yeah?
Great. Okay, go.
So we want to find the connection with this horse. And she doesn't know you, you don't know her.
No.
So you need to build up a trust, yeah? And the way we're going to do this is with touch and breathing. So we're going to get our fingertips here from the top of the neck, breathing in, just following the conformation of the horse, feeling the muscles or the bones, you know, and you're just gathering all that tension, and then we're going to breathe out, release it, yeah?
Okay.
And we're going to do this in the front, and then we're going to move on to the back. But it's very important that the movement is very slow, very focused, that you're aware of each muscle, the hairs, her flicking, you know, there's flies, she flicks, and feel at ease with this. And then to the back, and we're going to release all her tension and take it away. Yeah.
Has the Qi Gong helped you with the horses?
With me, personally, it's helped me to become more conscious of my energy, yeah? Because the horses, they respond to energy. And the Qi Gong, what it helps is that it helps to put the human and the horse on the same wavelength, on the same frequency, the same energy, the same emotion, you know, the same feeling. And once this happens, then the horse will trust the human. Because these horses, they came from backgrounds where they had been abused, and they pretty much don't trust humans. So I've managed to gain the trust with them.
Okay.
So now it's been able to find a way to transfer that trust to other humans, so they allow other humans on top of them. And the Qi Gong really helps to it's a really good tool to really bring this together, you know, to make the connection really strong between the human and the horse. Yeah. Back in the days before these saddles, I used to have them all measured up to the horse.
Yeah.
So that is that horse's saddle.
Yeah.
I couldn't change them, you know.
No, this is great.
Okay, you have to encourage her just a little. Come on, Sarah.
Come on.
It's time. She's asleep there. She's relaxed.
Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Sarah, let's go.
Yeah, now she's waking up.
She doesn't want to go, she's too relaxed now.
Maybe she's waiting for the other one. Where am I taking her anyway?
We're going to go down to the main gate, yeah?
Shall I wait for the other one?
Well, just try it. See if she doesn't want to go, well then the idea is if you're pulling and she's not going, rather than getting into a fight, see if you can move her back end.
Right.
If you move her back end, once she gets her feet moving, then ask again, yeah?
Come on then.
So the horses, once they're moving the feet will do what the mind is doing.
Right.
So if they stop, the mind is stopped. So if you just get them to move slightly, they'll stop moving again, yeah?
So we go.
Try, man. I'm not...
Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, you. Come on, you. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
That's good. Now just don't stop now. Just carry on walking down.
How far am I going?
And watch the trees. You pull out a little bit if you're going into the tree, yeah?
Oh, don't worry.
Okay.
She's listening so well.
Easy. You discovered horses though.
I hear that you have a special relationship with horses because you've worked with them, and there's a history, there's a story.
The kind of a story in short, yeah.
Tell about Loco.
Yeah. No, I started to ride without learning. They just put me on the horseback when I was like 11, and they told me, oh, you have a very, very good balance naturally. So,
Yeah.
Yes, I was there and I was very young, but I was taking care of 10 horses there.
Yeah.
In the French countryside, it was a medieval castle.
Yeah.
So I learned there 3 months. I was gazing along with all these horses. I have new knowledge and I just actually have to pick them up on the field every day and feed them. And,
So it just came naturally what to do.
Yeah. And I didn't ride, study, traveling, blah 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 for 10 years, más o menos. And then I ended up in Mongolia. And coincidence, I was in this volunteering campsite, and after 2 weeks the horses arrived, the 30 horses arrived.
What were you doing in Mongolia?
Basically I was just volunteering in, this was a camp in construction, a tourist camp. So I was doing construction job, just volunteering job. Until the horses herd arrived after the winter, they came back. And we say, okay, I'm interested, let's see, because usually we say all Europeans who come, they have license and stuff and horse riding, academic knowledge, but they cannot handle the Mongolian horse, because the Mongolian horse, they always keep them half wild, half tame,
Yeah.
That's what they told me. And so I started to ride and they really liked it, they told me it was...
What did you do, put a saddle on them?
Yeah, we had Russian saddle with wood and leather. It was a terrible saddle. Yeah, terrible saddle.
So you started riding half wild horses?
Yeah, and the thing is, I was hurting them, and it gave me like the horses were young, 2.5 3 years. And every morning at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, I go alone on the young horse. I have to train, so
yeah.
Sometimes you get kicked, sometimes you just get thrown away in the middle of the depends. But yeah, I had to take my horse and find the herd and bring them back.
Okay,
so
you
this
really
kind
got
of experience a bit. And then when I arrived, came back to Europe. Just before my awakening, I find this woman who do natural horsemanship, and she really let me free. And she has these 11 horses, all kind of dangerous. You couldn't enter the field.
Which country are you in now?
Excuse me?
Which country?
This was in Spain, just a year ago in Estepona.
Okay.
When I arrived here. Yeah, she was doing natural horsemanship, and but she had these 11 horses in herd. But you couldn't go in, they were charging you, And actually, I don't know, I started to go on the field, I'd be very intuitive with no knowledge, just the feeling.
Yeah.
Going there, see when the horse start to come, and I start to step back, just try to understand the language, I guess, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I started to get closer and totally accepted in the herd with no problem, and have an amazing relation. I started to make massage to them intuitively, not with brush, but just scratching, and it ended up that I had to find a way to connect with all the horses after a certain time, and your horses after a while you find a point and they start to get crazy and move the lips, and they love it, and then they follow you everywhere. They really create a very amazing bond. But this was very random, very, I don't know, but
yeah,
it's a feeling.
And you worked in a circus as well?
Yeah, as well. Yeah.
Was that with horses too?
Just in China, yeah.
When was that?
Just when I left my studies 3 years ago, 3 years ago. Yeah, I just find this random contract in China in the circus. They had 6 horses, and they had a team of how do you say, the horse acrobacy, from Uzbekistan, but there were only 5. So they just needed for the picture, the parade with 6 horses, they just needed a rider. Without acrobacy, nothing. So yeah, I went to the circus with these Uzbekistan people.
So you were the acrobat rider?
No, I was just doing parades, but it was very difficult because the horses were Chinese, the team was from Uzbekistan, I was French, nobody speaks English.
Yeah.
And we didn't know the horse, only 2 days of training, and then the 3rd day we had the show.
Okay.
Show every day. That was very difficult. And there's a lot of pressure because as I wasn't doing any acrobacy, of course they gave me the most dangerous horse. It was a big mare, because the first day of our training, the mare we were running on the circus, she just jumped out in the public. So she could have killed like 5 people maybe and 1 baby straight away.
Wow.
So they say, hey you got this horse. But you know, so my job was just to make the parade, smile, be beautiful, salute, do the circus stuff, and be sure the horse doesn't kill anybody. That was my job. They were like, yeah, that was experience.
Okay, so tell me about your awakening. You said in Spain the experience of the horses was just before your awakening.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
You want to talk about the awakening?
No? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, no, that's gonna take ages.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, that's another whole video in itself. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
maybe not on the
That's cool.
Bonita. She's fat, eh? We can get a sad one, huh?
Hey, that's a bit of a short. Come screeching to a halt.
Now she's gonna start singing.
Yes, you're right. She has started synchronizing.
So sweet. Come on then.
And now he's losing his steam, yeah?
He's
losing his steam, his stamina. Now he's falling behind. That black one is the stallion.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Do you ride horses a lot?
Well, I've ridden, because I train them, I ride all of the horses I've got. But I prefer riding bareback, because you have a lot more contact with the horse. So you can feel the muscles, the bones, so, you know, you're really giving the trust if you have nothing to hold on to, you know, you're saying, look, I'm all yours, you know, if you want to throw me off, you can throw me off, but hopefully you don't, and
Did that come naturally to you to do that? Did it come naturally to do that?
Yeah.
So like Jade?
I like the idea of that. The trust for me is not when you've got the equipment on, but when you don't have it.
Okay.
So if I can jump onto one of my horses out in the field and I just jump on its back and it doesn't throw me off, well then
That's good.
I think I'm on the right path. Yeah.
And do you gallop and everything?
Yeah.
Wow.
I go full speed. I love it. It's freedom. It's like flying, man. And I with him not, but with her, I ride her without anything. And out here, and we gallop like free, like.
And in the when you're not with your horses, what are you doing?
When I'm not with my horses, thinking about my horses.
But tell everybody what your day job is.
My day job is working in an office like most of us, you know.
Doing accountancy.
Yeah. I'd rather be with horses.
Yeah, it's very different. Very different. But you're happy, you don't need... You haven't got like plans to develop.
I haven't got a paycheck in mind, basically. I haven't got a yearly salary that I would like to reach.
I want, does Jade ride bareback as well?
Jade as well. She prefers going without the saddle to have the same contact.
Okay.
Actually, it was the horse that introduced Jade to me, because she got in contact with me on the internet months ago and I never had time to reply, and then she started riding somebody's horse just down on this track, and we crossed paths and like, I've got my horses here, and the horse she was riding, it wasn't really the way she wanted to work with a horse. It was very traditional, very with the bits, with the whip, you know.
Yeah.
So then I showed her what I did, and she showed me Qi Gong. I'm like, what's Qi Gong? I have no idea what this is. I've never even heard of it. You know?
So we had the marriage of Qi Gong and horses.
She's explaining it to me, showing me it to me, and it's like, well, this actually makes quite a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Now I was saying, you know, the effect it's having with the horse and the human relation.
Yeah.
That it's almost instant, you know. After you do the Qi Gong, and it's like the trust is almost instant.
Yeah, it's a very good match. It's a good relationship.
But with the horse, you never stop learning. So there's always room to develop or to refine or to, you know, depending on people we meet as well, you might say, oh, I like what that person does. See if I can incorporate that.
Yeah.
So you sort of go getting what benefits you from other sources of influence and just trying to put it together.
So you don't have a plan. You're just going to see what develops organically.
I mean, I just seeing how it goes.
Yeah.
The relationship between the human and the horse goes back to thousands of years ago. So I think it's more that the human has changed their perception of the world, no?
Yeah.
Before we used to rely on the animal, and the best horse people are the ones, like the farmers, the simple people that work every day with the animal.
You get to know the animal.
They have no written knowledge. It's not something they've learnt in a book. And when you rely on the animal to live, you know, to work your land, so you have food, well then it's the bond is very important.
It's unbreakable. Yeah. I think that's what's missing. Everything's in boxes now.
This intuition with the horse.
With nature.
And with nature in general. I mean, people don't even know where a potato comes from nowadays.
Yeah.
Or where your food comes from. I mean, they don't even know how to grow it, and that's like the most basic necessity of all humans.
Mm.
Oh yeah, you go to the supermarket and buy it. It's like we're missing something.
Yeah, it's kind of mindfulness and trust and building relationships all rolled into one.
I never give him food, but he's just like...
You want him over.
That was really good.
Yeah?
Really enjoyed it.
Great.
It's like hot chocolate in your hand.
Yeah, he's melting. He's like following me everywhere. When I was going down, he was like, and he wrote down.
Really with you?
Yeah, it's very new. It's only since 2 days.
Wow, how nice.
So, PJ, tell me about your experience with the Qi Gong and the horse. How did that go?
It was very, very interesting. It was very enjoyable. We hear about people talking about holistic approaches to things. And there are many ways to look at being holistic, but for me it had all like the main things that you would think about that are important. So it's about trust, it's about developing trust between the human and the horse, getting rid of your negative emotions.
Did you have any negative emotions before you came in contact with the horse? Or
I didn't actually.
Were you nervous or fearful? Or?
I wasn't, no. I wasn't fearful.
I went to the museum in Tangier.
I came because I'm really interested to find out what's happening and what ideas people have got.
And the horse that you rode, did you choose the horse or was it chosen for you, or did you have a certain connection with a certain horse? Or?
I just let you guys let me know.
Yeah. And his name was Ugo.
His name was Ugo.
So, how did you feel?
I felt very, very connected to the horse. after you took me through the stages of the Qi Gong, the Qi Gong itself as well, the second thing, so I mean, I talked about trust first of all as an element, and I think the second thing was the connection to nature, the physical connection to nature, and I think that's something that's missing, and so that's something that the course offers, that you can see the connection between yourself and the nature around you, and you can touch the horse. There's an important thing about the physicality. The horse can feel you, you can feel the horse. There's something very real about that. And I think the third thing is the imagination, the connection to the imagination as a tool for developing yourself and developing your power. So I think that what you did with the Qi Gong and the horse
one-on-one with somebody to show
connection used all of those elements, and so for me it worked very well.
Yeah. And did you feel the trust after the ride? Did you feel the trust with the horse?
I thought the whole thing was an important...
Or did it feel like you were just sat on top of a horse and that's it? Or did you feel deeper? Or?
I just felt it was important to have gone through the process of clearing all my energy and feeling grounded, so I could transfer that to the horse.
Very good.
And the horse could transfer it back to me, I could transfer it back to the horse.
And the most important question, did you enjoy?
Oh, it was fantastic. It was lovely. I have such a blessed life that I am invited to come and try out things like this. It's wonderful. Thank you very much, guys.
The first thing interesting is through this as well is to show or give an example, let's say give a taste of a faith, of a certain belief. I think spirituality needs to go with nature, through nature, by nature. This is our home, and I think it's very important to give this faith, to try to understand nature differently. When we say come back to nature, people think, yeah, it means like going back in the wood and having no toilet, no kitchen. No. There is a certain adaptation time, of course, but it's going back to nature more through the understanding and the consideration, how we treat it and how we are connected by the season, the fact that we don't follow the season, we don't look at the sun, we don't have this is a lot of connection we are missing and are manifesting. That's why we have so much symptoms. The symptoms in our body of a lack of sun, of a lack of following the season and having more natural diet, and the fact that following the season. So that's the first thing for the with the horses as well, is giving a glimpse. What if we believe in nature? Because we can see it's real, and once again we think about time, we think about a lot of things, but the seasons are here. We can trust the nature. Every year the seasons are here. We don't know which direction time is, if it's an arrow. But there is a cycle, okay, and this we can trust it. So, why not going there? Because, in looking for divine outside, it didn't went a lot, and the nature can be found inside and outside us. So that's the thing. And the tools like the 5 elements that the Chinese medicine use, that the Kundalini use, that the Ayurveda system use, they all use they all use the 5 elements. Take the Ayurveda. If you Pitta, it means you air and earth. If you Kapha, it means you fire and water. It's all behind this element. So element of nature can really gather everything. That's the first thing about spirituality and nature. Then about the imagination, the connection with, once again, about the faith, and imagination and faith. Like we say, if you limitate your imagination, that you can only dream for yourself, dream for your happiness, dream for your health, well, that's all you will get just for yourself and just the minimum for yourself. Life cannot give you more, but if you're crazy enough, if you're brave enough, if you have enough imagination, enough creativity to dream for like the bigger picture you can imagine, of course you will have an answer because your intentions are pure enough for the biggest. So you don't need, if you have one person dreaming for the biggest, it's enough. That's how is it. So don't limitate yourself to dream for yourself. Just dream for the biggest because you have nothing to lose. And usually universe answers. So imagination, intuition, creativity, this is very important. That's what we find with the horse, by their energy. And this is also about the feminine.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the last thing I wanted to tell you is about the control. This idea of controlling the horse, give the order and obey, and I will kick you, use metal, and do whatever you have to control. So it's to question this and using the horse as a mirror. So what you have to control is yourself. So the Qi Gong gives you this tool of controlling inside. All right? And then the horses is not a connection of controlling. It's a connection. It's a trust. It's the intuition is different. So just to feminine touch. Let's put the control inside instead of outside. That's why we use Qigong for.
Something you work with.
And we noticed a big difference because a lot of people who came, they have a lot of apprehension. So we meet them, and they're all like, I'm afraid of horses. Yeah. I know. They are big animals. I know. But after the Qigong, there is nothing, not a glimpse. I had students one by one, and we did Qigong, and she was so afraid, blah, blah, blah. And we did Qigong, and she had a big blockade. She cried when she did the metal element. She released her sadness, her asthma. And then the big horse came to her to say congratulations. So we was eating around, and giving her little kid, and she didn't move. She was doing her meditation, and the big horse, she was barefoot, the big horse behind. She didn't move. It was really beautiful. So the control is in, and the Qigong gives this self-control without passing by the mind. It's just a state of consciousness. That's what this Qigong in the nature gives, I believe.
Yeah, you're able to control your own fears.
Yes, and then you don't have this need to control outside. Naturally, you go deep in the relation with the horse. That's
Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Samasta Sukhino